Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't do.
And the Lord said, let there be lights. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and welcome. So we are finally going to put the ISR suspension on the Gen, as well as the ESR, the new ESR wheels. I did get them wrapped, so they're ready to go. And we'll be putting on the ST suspension front and rear sway bars. Now, this is gonna be kind of a quick overview. All right, guys, I kind of already got started, and when I say I got started, I already loosened up all the bolts up here, up top, and then down here, I already loosened these two bolts up. The bolts for the front stabilizer bar are already all loosened up. So basically, it's just about taking these out in a certain order. Basically, I want to take these two bolts out first. It shouldn't take me that long to do. Normally, if you didn't buy the stabilizer bars, you're not going to remove the stabilizer bar. But again, since I'm not using that, the whole thing's coming out.
With your thumb rather than a pick was quieter. Yeah.
All right, one of the other things I did do was I made sure I was prepared. So I know I needed a, what's that, a 14, a 19, a 12, and a 17 for the bolts and things like that. And it's just good to get that stuff like all together so you can just go through this as fast as you can without having to look for stuff, because we know my garage is still kind of a little bit of a mess since the move. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I think most of those will work for the rear as well. But we're gonna try to just get the fronts on tonight, and then tomorrow we'll come back and do the rear. Maybe if I have time, we'll start to do the rear. Here's obviously the one that was in there. Clearly they had put some, what are those, teen, whatever they're called, springs on here. You know, they did the job, I guess, but time to go. Time for the new ones. All right, guys, so I actually had to wait till Lisa to get home to actually start this, and now it's a little bit late. Noah's in bed, and I'm obviously hammering on the car because I had to get that bolt out. As you can see, I've test fitting the wheels again. I did get this coil on. I still have to hook up the sway bar and the end link and things like that. But I did kind of want to just kind of get the wheels on there to really kind of get a good feel. I love the wheels. I really do. It all actually brings the car together, at least for what I'm going for. Again, I got to add the carbon fiber diffuser. I will show you guys on the other side tomorrow in a little bit more detail what that actually looks like, as far as taking out the shock on that side, because it's a little bit of a pain in the butt with those two bolts, especially since they were kind of seized in there. I did finally find my PB blast, so I did spray those, and hopefully that helps. So we'll continue this tomorrow. So yeah, but yeah, check this out. I'm loving how this is looking, especially from this angle. I mean, you see that? Look at that lip, especially in the back there. Just if I come down a little bit more, look at that. Whew, sexy, sexy. It's gonna look good. It really is. All right, guys, so it's the next day, and I had to, like I said last night, I had to stop working because Noah was in bed and things like that, and I was hammering too hard. Well, I finally got that top bolt out right here, sort of. Sorry about the light, but as you can see, I got it backed out. What I actually had to do was drop the shock first, so it's all out up here, to release some of the pressure, and then I was able to hammer it out. I still have to do the bottom one, but I'm finding, at least with this, dropping this is easier. Dropping this first is probably the best way to do it to, like I said, relieve some of the pressure. So we'll continue on with this. I did get the other side in, like I said last night. It's over, thank God. Whew. I'd like to thank all my supporters, all of you for supporting me through this tough situation of getting this out. It was horrible. Lifetime Achievement Award. Yes. As you can see or saw, maybe I did get the coilover in on the passenger side. The driver's side's all set. I just gotta tighten these these top 6 bolts down. Actually, the end links are on, but I haven't installed the sway bars yet. And the reason being is because just getting this particular side off is such a pain in the butt, and then getting the bolt back in was equally a pain in the butt. So you didn't see me film all that, but we should get this side in. I'll start the back tomorrow. I think the back will just be a whole nother video. Sorry, I apologize, but I just don't want this video to take up too much of your time. I will get the sway bars in. So I think the sway bars and everything else will go in the next video, and then once we get the car lowered down, we're going to check the ride height, adjust the ride height, and then we will tighten down the end links and things like that to the new sway bars. So yeah, again, this is such a pain in the butt, but sometimes, you know, guys want to do things right even if it takes up time. So the one thing I've actually learned about coilovers too is that I didn't realize that you can actually, you see that ring, it's tough to tell that I'm spinning, but if you spin this part here, you can actually, well, use some strength. Well, it kind of helps if I take the jack off, but if you spin this, you can actually adjust the height by doing that. Just make sure you measure. I actually measure from the bottom. I'll show you guys tomorrow, but it helps me figure out how high I need to, where I need to adjust. If that made any sense at all, probably not. So, thought it was a helpful hint. Alright guys, before I end this video for the night, I just wanted to show you something. So I decided to go under the front and take off the front sway bar, and just looking at it, which I'm going to show you in a second, you can see how much beefier this sway bar is. I'm not sure how well the camera is going to do this justice here, but this is the new one, this is the old one, and I mean, it's a little tough to see. Maybe this might help, but look how thick that is. That's a thick boy right there versus this one right here. I know these holes right here our mounting points are for different setups. I think this one said 20% stiffer and this one is 50% stiffer, which I'm going to go with the 50% stiffer. I could be wrong on those. I have to double check the instructions. Then you've got the new bushings for those. These are the fronts with those weird plates. I'm not exactly sure what the plates are for. but those go on front. These are for the rear. Why the rear came with lube, but the front did not, I'll never know. And then here's the rear sway bar. Actually, the rear sway bar, I know there's actually 3 holes for the rear. This one's for stock, that one's for 20%, and that one's for 50%. And like I said, we're gonna go with the 50% for now, just to see how that feels. So, let me know what you guys think about this video. Again, sorry I didn't get to the rear. The rear of the car as far as the suspension is concerned, but I will get to that starting tomorrow. It's just been it's tough with everything going on with COVID and things like that. Just trying to get out here and do stuff. I mean, to be quite honest with you, if this wasn't going on, I wouldn't be home. A lot of stuff is actually getting done. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the wheel setup, things like that. I think it's coming. It's coming out. It's looking good. Like I said, once we get everything on, we'll drop the car. We'll bolt up the end links and things like that once we get it to the ride height, and then go from there. And then this thing's gonna look dope. Then I think we may need an alignment depending on how low I go, and then the carbon fiber rear diffuser that we have downstairs. I forgot to tell you guys too, those boxes right there, I brought new mirrors. I bought black mirrors, and then yeah, I found carbon fiber mirror caps. Oh well, new mirrors, new mirror caps, carbon fiber, yeah, we're good. So that's it for today's video. So definitely hit that like button if you like this video. Comment, definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've got so much going on. I know you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there, better. We got a lot going on. Just waiting for the block, and just come back. I'm enjoying you guys. The channel's growing. It's all because of you guys, and I want to thank you. So until next time, make no limitation your only limitation. Enjoy the lighting too. Look at light. There is light. Is there somebody in the window? Right there? Oh, no. Peace.